Well, I was wrong about Tesla's earnings, and I love it when I'm wrong like this. Seriously, it may have been their best earnings call ever. Tesla blew away the expectations, beating huge on both the top and bottom lines, and having net income of $1.2 billion. And that's billion with a B, guys. They also had 25% margins without the EV credits and 28% with them in a very low margin business and really not selling any of the high margin cars like the Model X and the Model S. Imagine what those numbers would have been if they had sold a normal amount of X's and S's. It doesn't matter if other automakers actually compete, this is a margin that none of them can even touch. And keep in mind, this was all done while building 2 factories, meaning that huge amounts of capital were going out and no money coming in from those projects. But of course the stock immediately dropped afterwards. Is it because Wall Street hates Tesla? Well, I'll give you the 3 reasons why Wall Street is treating Tesla this way and why I actually love that they're doing this to Tesla. And slow down, whoa, just hear me out before blasting me down in the comments, please. I'm not a bear. And I have a special guest lined up to discuss this as well that will either be a special treat or the worst thing ever. Don't say I didn't warn you ahead of time, and remember, some of you guys actually requested this interview. And you guys know I give you the truth without the hype, and that's why you're subscribed and you like the videos as well, because you like the truth without the hype. And please give the video a thumbs up because it really does help the channel, and I thank each and every one of you guys that do it this early. And if you want access to 3 courses, and my Tesla price targets, and my real-time buy alerts for Tesla and other stocks as well, or if you just want to learn how to value a stock like Tesla, we can help you with all of that, as there is a course in the Market Insiders private group dedicated to that, along with creating an infinite money loop and other courses available as well, along with live weekly Q&As where you can ask me basically anything and I'll answer, a great Discord group, tons of exclusive videos, downloads, and more, all for the price of a meal for 2 at McDonald's. So check it out, it's the first link down in the description and the pinned comment, and guess what? You don't have to deal with Patreon anymore. And remember, before blasting me for promoting it, I have no ads, no sponsors, YouTube pays me less than minimum wage, and I give half of that and the private group proceeds to charity. So let's jump into reason number 1, and that would be Wall Street is still not sold on Tesla. Like it or not everyone is sold on where Tesla is going, what they are trying to accomplish, and what it will do to the share price ultimately. You also have many large investors that do not like Elon and his antics and would prefer a more buttoned up approach to running a company. We all know Tesla would not be where it is if he was not like he is, and that's just being Elon. Also keep in mind that many of the great things Tesla is working on coming up in the near future is just honestly over a lot of people's heads. So reason number 2 would be the guidance. Wall Street has been asking for delivery guidance for the rest of the year, and Tesla once again did not give a real solid answer. Investors hate uncertainty, and keeping those numbers vague for now is keeping some investors on the sidelines. I mean, maybe Elon is just messing with Wall Street and he has a trick up his sleeve that he doesn't want to reveal yet, but I know it's a common complaint. Guidance was also pulled back some with the semi-truck being moved until next year, and Tesla was clear that Cybertruck would be subsequent to Model Y. After blowout earnings like Tesla had, you expect some really aggressive guidance. Unfortunately, it just was not aggressive enough. And the final reason Tesla traded down is even blowout earnings are being met with downward trading across the board. Look, you had an incredible all-time great earnings call from Apple, but Apple immediately traded down afterwards. Microsoft had blowout earnings and was down, and so were most large cap stocks that blew out their earnings. This happens from time to time where the market is just not interested in large caps, and earnings is just the time that they choose to dump the stock despite everything being incredible for those companies. And this should excite you if you're a long-term investor, and this is why I'm so excited. You have had several months now to add Tesla at a price you thought it would never see again in February, and it looks like we may get more. Tesla is executing incredibly, and you can still buy shares at these prices. This is the exact scenario every long-term investor wants with every stock they want to own long-term. You want essentially what would be an extended time of incredible performance by the company, but the stock price stays flat or actually goes down. It happens all the time, and the longer it goes, the bigger the slingshot is when it finally decides to run again. And it's going to eventually run. And then people will FOMO into the stock because it came out of nowhere, just like Tesla did last year. But the reality is Tesla didn't come out of nowhere, and those that bought in 2018, 2019, or even earlier saw signs all over the place that this was going to be a beast at some point. And think about this too. If Tesla only hits Kathy's bear case in 2024, that is almost a 3x in 4 years. Or 3 years, whatever the heck the math is on that. That is an incredible return and one I would be very, very happy with. And that's just a bear case, guys. That's why this is so exciting. All right, so now for the special treat or the worst thing you've ever seen, depending upon your perspective on this. So let's bring on our special guest and resident channel Tesla analyst, the Tesla Bull. Tesla Bull, how's it going today?
Tesla is so disrespected. I hate Wall Street, and you're part of the problem too.
Wow, okay. Ooh. So give us your thoughts on this latest earnings call.
You freaking idiot. You caused Tesla to fall afterwards because you're a bear and you do not drink Elon sweat every day all day long like I do.
That's disgusting. I wouldn't drink anyone's sweat.
Liar! Short seller! You probably drink Gordon Johnson's sweat instead.
Okay, moving on. Will you please give us your 2021 price target for Tesla?
Are you kidding me? Tesla should already be at $1 million per share. But my new price target is $10 million per share because you're a short selling idiot.
I don't know why you guys like
and I'm
this.
the
It's
Tesla
ridiculous.
Bull. I'm the Tesla Bull. I'm the Tesla Bull.